And welcome to a Sims 3 house renovation video. So I've done a few of these before, it's been a while, but a lot of the houses that the EA houses that came with Sims 3 are not great. Some of them, you know, I have various reasons for doing that. This time I'm doing Myrtle Bungalow, which is in Sunset Valley, across the road from the beach in Sunset Valley. So it's a really lovely outside, but the inside is ugly. It's so bad. The inside is terrible. It's just so much going on, and it's bad combinations and just not great. So I decided to, improve that. And also, it's a 1-bedroom home, and so I decided to add a second bedroom. Or if you want to download it and you have like a kid in your family, so this house could have 3 people in it. You could probably also change the bedroom that I have for the child and make it fit another kid or something. It's a fairly sizable bedroom. Both bedrooms are. Could absolutely have made this more bedrooms, but I thought I'd keep with how sizable the bedrooms are and keep it like that. And there was also an alarming lack of windows and natural light going into the house. And now, no, you shouldn't overdo windows, but I mean, currently, even ignoring the top floor that I've done, there's just so few windows and so little natural light going into the house that I had to add that as well. So I changed a few things. Mostly what I did was for the exterior was add that second floor, but the interior, I've kept the floor plan on the bottom floor mostly the same, but I just changed the look. Because look at this, that kitchen is awful, that bathroom is awful, that bedroom has a bad combination of colors, the lighting in here is terrible. I mean, what's with that red and then that green and everything? There's just so much going on. It's not great. So I just redid it. I did. I just could not do this. So yeah, it's ugly. It was ugly on the inside. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry. I briefly considered putting another bathroom upstairs, but I quickly changed my mind. It's a 2-bedroom house. You don't need multiple bathrooms. So I just stuck with that. I did keep that same wooden paneling flooring through a lot of the house. So like in the bottom floor living room and then that top hallway, I have that because that was alright. But a lot of the other stuff changed. Because here's the thing, how, when they had freaking creator style, did they manage to do something so atrocious? Honestly, I don't understand. But yeah, I'm just adding in more windows. I'm trying to keep the windows like to the same like color theme. I don't know what I'm saying. So I was trying to find a 3-wide window, and I found one eventually. It's from university. I also made an effort to not have any custom content, and that was including any custom patterns I downloaded or anything from the Sims 3 store. So it's all stuff from expansion packs. I didn't have any stuff packs installed while I was doing this. I often don't have the stuff packs installed just because they recommend you don't play with everything at once because they made a bad game. No, I'm sorry, that's not true. I love The Sims 3, but it was not designed to have all of the expansions that they have, and they literally, if it's at the point where they recommend that you do not play with all packs at any given moment, then the game has not been designed properly. That's just how it is. And so I often don't have the stuff packs installed, and only the expansion packs, because the stuff packs only add like items. All the gameplay is in the expansion packs for The Sims 3, so I was only doing that. I kept that wallpaper that had the paneling at the bottom, but I just changed the colours because I don't know what was going on there. So I just changed it. Yeah, sometimes they make a good game, maybe, but they do not make good houses. So I'm gonna be doing this, I think, with a few EA houses. Maybe some that you can get like in your library. You know, like you can get the stuff that's in your library and put them in. I use some of them sometimes, but often they're very awful to look at. Because the thing with building in The Sims 3 is you have to be in the right mood for it, because it's different from Sims 4 building in a lot of ways. I'd say, yeah. But I couldn't, yeah. I don't know, you have to be in the right mood. So when I just wanted to do gameplay, I'm not going to sit down and do building in The Sims 3 for hours. Renovation, I was able to do this in an afternoon. That's fine. A house build, I have to have 3 different sessions doing for The Sims 3 because of what The Sims 3 can be like with building. And I like doing it. Like, I'm not saying I hate it. I just, it can be a bit much. I also wanted to make the windows only white because the windows and the doors had this thing where, like, on the inside they were yellow and on the outside they were white, and I was like, I don't like that. I always want them to be white everywhere. We go with white. It's fine. No. So I just recolored all the windows and doors to be that. Thank goodness for Creator Style. And the way that you can just drag and fix it like that. It's honestly so much easier. It does mean also that we don't have the issue of, oh no, we don't have matching swatches. Oh well, we could just make it the exact same. It's not a big deal. Whereas in Sims 4, all the whites are different, all the blacks are different, and it's just like, oh, please. I just want to use the same colours. So, I like how the inside turned out. Because honestly, before it was awful. So, yeah. The problem with Creator Style, other than the complete lag that it gives your computer, is too many choices. And the only good patterns are the ones you download. I mean, what? I didn't say that. Honestly, for my own use, I almost exclusively use the custom patterns I download rather than what's in the game. So I was like trying to not to use the custom patterns, and I was like, oh, yeah. But we got there, and I think it was alright actually in the end. If I ever do use custom patterns, it'll be like the reason I didn't want to use any custom content or custom patterns or whatever is if I was going to be sharing this, which I am going to, is because then I have to find where I got everything so that others can use it, and it just gets a bit it's just a lot. It can take a lot of time, and sometimes you just can't even find it anymore. So, yeah. But also, again, custom patterns, custom content just add more and more strain to the game. So, I didn't want to do that either. Now I'm working on the bedroom on the bottom floor. I was working on that for a while before I ended up deciding it seems to be like if you're gonna go by gender rules, which I try not to, it's like a girl's room though. 100% put any gender in here, it doesn't matter. Gender is a lie. But so I imagine like a 8-year-old sort of thing. I mean, they don't have 8 years or, you know, but the child age, with that castle bed that came with generations and just kind of thing. The fabric, I always, for my own thing, I have a bunch of wool fabric patterns that I've downloaded that I always use for the bedspreads. But obviously that's a custom pattern, so I didn't include that. But yeah, it's alright. I think it's alright what we have there instead. And just putting in a few different little bits here. The basics, and then the dollhouse, and then the desk and stuff like that. Just, you know. I was briefly considering putting a wall where the stairs go there. And I forgot that you have to do that before you place the stairs in Sims 3, and I could not be bothered removing the stairs and then putting them back again, because then I'd have to recolor the stairs again. So I was just like, it's fine. Everything is fine. It's not, but, you know, you can let some things go. I'm just doing, like, sort of the living area. It's a smaller area. Like, we've got fairly sizable bedrooms, and then the living room and kitchen is the same size as that. But yeah, it's fine. That's just what happens. But I think, again, it's like you could have 3 people living in this house. You're not going to have a large bedroom, living room. Wow, just saying the wrong words there, Annalise. It's fine. It's all fine. I don't know what I'm saying. And then I did like having that table there before. I briefly considered putting like a bit of a seating area, but then I was like, where is the dining table gonna go? So I realized it had to be there. And actually it's a nice place for a dining area. Like, yeah. I went with the white thing there. It might look a bit, I don't know. I'm not sure about it, the white option. But yeah, I hate the colour of this bathroom before. The before is awful. But yeah, I just updated it. I didn't even change like the tiles or floor tiles or wall tiles. Like, I just changed the colours of them, and then I put in all the amenities and stuff. Putting in a toilet is like, should I use the most expensive one? Yeah, okay. That's the only one that looks good anyway. So, you know, sometimes you just end up with... and I might try to match the metal. Like, so, like, the bath has the gold metal tap, so I just put that in there. And then I did that for the shower as well. So there's, like, some continuity. Some, you know, it looks right. And then the upstairs bedroom was interesting to say that. I like having something with a little paneling. Like, I didn't want a very modern look. This, just the outside isn't very modern, so I wanted to go with a more sort of thing. But finding a panel I wanted to use, oof. Which I didn't have to. It could have just been plain wallpaper, but I was like, no, I want to do like a nice wallpaper. So I went for like a softer green sort of thing, and I quite like that. I like it a lot, and then I use the same carpeting. And I think that's lovely. It looks like something you would find in an older house, but it's not a hideous colour, you know? I mean, I don't know. You might think it's a hideous color. It doesn't want me. It doesn't make me want to burn out my retinas. You know, like just don't, just don't. I'm not a, you know. So things are a bit softer. I mean, like I go through and I think I changed colors a few times. Actually, I've already changed the stair colors from the first color to the second. So yeah, and I did, but I also didn't want it to be over the top either. Like, yeah, there's some really nice stuff, but I don't know. I think I found a good balance. I hope so. But I thought I'd put in like a lounger there, and then I think that was it. About it that I did outside. I think I put in the swing. Trying to find where I wanted to put the swing was, but I think I found a spot for it eventually. Because you know, I've designed it with a kid living in the house, so I just thought they'd put in the swing, and they live across the road from the beach, so they go there all the time. Those end tables are from Into the Future, and I don't care because they're great. The plant, the glass, they don't have to be futuristic, so I use them. Fight me. No, don't. I wouldn't be able to take a fight. But I didn't do a lot in the master bedroom. I think the master bedroom could have more in it, but I just was like, I don't know what else to put in there. So I didn't. It's a rather empty bedroom. I think I ended up putting like some decorations in there, but that's about it. But now I'm going through and adding extra bits and pieces here and there, just to make it a bit more like, you know, a home, you know, sort of thing. So the decorations, the plants and stuff. I also was keeping an eye out on things that would sort of bring the beach in because they live across the road from the beach. That was harder than I thought it would be. But you know, it's all right. I think I got a few bits in. So that's all right. And oh my gosh, I forgot how much custom content decor I had because it was a mission to trawl through and find something that wasn't. Honestly, it was a bit ridiculous. I need to look at myself and my choices. It's fine. It's all fine. But it's alright. We got a few different things. I wanted to put that up, but you need to like double story, and I just couldn't in the end. So it's fine. But you know, there's a few bits of decor here and there just to make it look lived in. You know, just you gotta have a little bit of something in there. And then I matched the gold for the mirror as well because I was like, continuity, and I can do this because Creator Style curtains are the bane of my existence in Sims 4, but fuck if they are not worse in Sims 3 because yeah, I had a fair amount in there, but most of them are custom content, and none of the ones that weren't fit the window size that I had in the bedroom. So I was just like, fuck it. There's no curtains in this house because The Sims 3 dropped the... What am I saying? Drop the bucket. That's not what I'm saying. Kick the bucket. Drop. Sims 3 failed on curtains, okay? They failed on curtains. I'm disappointed. Curtains are important. They have to look right. But yeah. I have opinions on curtains. It's fine. It's all fine. I find it easier to just go through the decor part to at the end and just add little things and at that point, which is why we're moving around so much at this point, because that's just how I build. It's how I do it. I do all of the basics first, so I know where everything is, and then I can put in like the decorative bits and everything. You know, just gotta get it right. You know. But it could be interesting trying to. I think this is about it. I think this is it. So we'll go and do a tour. I think. Oh yeah, no, not quite it. I redid that roof part because I don't like having the bit that hangs over a quarter or like the heart, like the diagonal part. It just I don't like it. It's bad. I don't like how it looks, so I just did that instead. It's fine. And then I had trouble with it because my game was complaining at that point because I'd been in the game for, I don't know, an hour and a half longer. So I just, yeah, I changed it. It's fine. And yeah, we'll go on to a tour. Okay, so here we are. I'm just going to, let's come through. I'm going to go into this section so I don't try to pull the walls. I quite like this little living room area. So, if I just kind of find the right thing. I could go into tab mode, but I guess not. That little thing there. There's a kid living in here, you know. So you come in. There's that area immediately. The kitchen is compact, but doesn't look as awful. You know. You come over here, there's some stairs over there, but if you stay on this floor, we've got that. I put the laptop in there because I didn't put a office area anywhere. The bedroom for the child. You got the bookcase. You've got a little desk to do their homework. You got the dollhouse. It's just a nice little bedroom. And then you go up, you come up the stairs. You can go to the balcony. I didn't change that, well, that's fine. And then the bedroom, again, it's very plain. I'm not sure. I think you could possibly add like a desk and computer in here or something. I didn't. I personally am just like, bedrooms are for sleeping, especially when you're an adult and you have the rest of the house to yourself, you know? Whereas children, they have the bedroom as their space. So yeah, it's just a nice little cozy home. This was my little, brought from the beach, like sort of bringing that in. Because like, look, it's right there. I mean, what a view. Imagine living here. And yeah, that's the house. It's I like it. I like how I renovated it. I will have a link down below. I will have a link to the Sims 3 thing that you can share, and also Simfile Share, which is an independent website separate from like any official Sims 3. So I'll have links down below to download this renovation. But that is all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Dag dag!